Darkness. Not the calm kind. The kind that moves. Something massive slices through ancient water, and the fish don't even see it coming. Before sharks ruled the seas. Before whales existed. Before dinosaurs ever walked land. There were monsters. And they hunted everything. Tonight you're about to meet the giant sea scorpions that once turned Earth's oceans into killing fields. But here's the terrifying part. They weren't insects. They weren't simple creatures. They were armored predators as long as a school bus. And for millions of years, nothing could stop them. Stay with me, because what wiped them out may be even scarier than what they were capable of. 430 million years ago. The world looks alien. No birds, no grass, no forests, just endless shallow seas glowing under a pale sun. This is where life is learning how to survive. And where death is getting very good at hunting. Small early fish glide cautiously through cloudy water bodies, soft, barely protected, eyes scanning for danger. But danger isn't swimming toward them. It's waiting, buried, still. Then, the sand explodes. A massive shape launches upward. Spiked claws snap shut. Water fills with scales. And another fish vanishes. Meet the Eurypterids, better known as giant sea scorpions. Some were the size of your hand. Others grew longer than a car. The largest nearly 8 feet long. Bigger than most humans. And built like underwater tanks. Thick armor plating covered their bodies. Their eyes were large and sharp, perfect for spotting movement in murky water. And at the front, 2 terrifying grasping claws. Not for defense. For grabbing prey and tearing it apart. These were the apex predators of their time. The undisputed rulers of prehistoric seas. But here's what makes them even scarier. They weren't slow. They were ambush hunters. Like modern crocodiles. They waited silently in the sand. Feeling vibrations. Watching shadows. And when something passed too close, they struck in a burst of speed no early fish could escape. Imagine swimming in cloudy water, not knowing a monster the size of a refrigerator is inches beneath you. Every ripple could be your last. For millions of years, that fear shaped life in the oceans. Fish began developing harder scales, stronger fins, better senses, because the sea scorpions were forcing evolution to fight back. But Eurypterids weren't just simple hunters. Some could crawl onto land, leaving wet trails across ancient shorelines, searching for stranded prey, or escaping larger rivals. Yes, even among monsters, there were bigger monsters. The largest sea scorpions hunted smaller ones. Cannibal predators in a world where everything was food. And they didn't hunt just fish. They grabbed trilobites, worms, early armored creatures, anything that moved. And sometimes, things that didn't. Fossils show bite marks on hard shells crushed by unbelievable force. These claws weren't delicate tools. They were bone breakers. But here's where the story gets darker. As fish evolved better defenses, sea scorpions evolved too. Some developed longer claws for speed. Others grew thicker armor. Some even developed powerful swimming paddles, turning them into living torpedoes. This wasn't just survival. It was an arms race. Predator versus prey. Each generation deadlier than the last. The oceans became a battlefield of biology. And Eurypterids were winning. For a very long time. They spread across the planet. North America, Europe, Asia, every major prehistoric sea. Wherever early life existed, sea scorpions followed, dominating food chains like no creature ever had before. But dominance has a cost. The bigger they grew, the more food they needed. And slowly the oceans began changing. Sea levels shifted. Shallow hunting grounds disappeared. Climate cooled. Oxygen levels fluctuated, and new predators arrived. Early sharks, faster fish, creatures that could outswim and outmaneuver these armored giants. The hunters were no longer the fastest thing in the water, and for the first time in millions of years, sea scorpions started losing. One by one, species vanished. The giants fell first. Their massive bodies required too much food. Their ambush tactics worked best in shallow waters that were disappearing. Smaller Eurypterids survived longer, but even they couldn't escape what was coming. A mass extinction event wiped out huge portions of marine life. And when the oceans recovered, the sea scorpions were gone. Completely. The greatest predators of early Earth erased from existence. No descendants. No modern versions. Just fossils. Frozen moments of terror trapped in stone. Claws mid-strike. Bodies preserved in ancient mud. Proof that monsters once ruled our planet. And here's the chilling thought. They didn't fail because they were weak. They failed because the world changed faster than they could adapt. Which raises an unsettling question. Right now, somewhere in today's oceans, is evolution building the next perfect predator? Something we haven't noticed yet. Something waiting quietly in the dark. Just like the sea scorpions once did. Because if Earth's history teaches us anything, it's that the ocean always creates something bigger, stronger, deadlier. And when it does, it rules until it vanishes. So the next time you look out over the sea, remember, you're staring at a graveyard of forgotten monsters. And possibly, the birthplace of the next one. What do you think will become the ocean's next apex predator? Something we already know, or something yet to evolve? Subscribe now to explore the hidden monsters of our planet's past. You won't believe what Earth used to look like.